It's not our style, but, you know, we played them tough.
I would imagine we're playing Medford, and it's going to be a challenge.
You beat number 2. Can you beat number 1?
We'll find out.
We might get 2 yards, 3 yards, 5 yards, but I knew they weren't going to shut us down. Our offense is too tough.
They deserve to win tonight. They shut us out. Our offense just didn't go at all. The defense was on the field too much of the time.
Well respected, Coach Spiegelberg. Was this it then tonight?
Yeah, that's it.
In many ways, this was a classic matchup for a state title game. On one hand, you have Lebanon, a team hoping for a second chance. Remember, it was here a year ago and lost to Roseburg. And the Warriors are the only undefeated team in the state. On the other hand, you have Gresham, a team of giant killers, a team that has a habit of beating the undefeateds. And believe me, both schools and both teams were ready for this ball game.
More than 15,000 fans turned out on this beautiful December afternoon for the 40th annual AAA championship game. It seemed like most of the cities of Gresham and Lebanon were crammed into Civic Stadium. Both teams had been known for their defense during the playoffs, and that was certainly the case early in the opening period. Later in the quarter, the Lebanon offense started to hum. Cliff Walker to Eric Denny, 12 yards to the Gresham 49. From there, the Warriors went to their big fullback, Bo Yates, and he turned it on. 49 yards for the touchdown. All of a sudden, it was 6-0 Lebanon. But on the point after, Yates missed wide left. Now remember that miss, because it would come back to haunt the Warriors. Gresham returned the favor on the ensuing drive. The Gophers took it 62 yards in 6 plays. 2 key runs, this 19-yarder by quarterback Tom Eubanks, and this scoring jaunt by Darren Humphreys. It was a work of art. 29 yards to tie the game at 6. Meanwhile, Todd Ronson put the Gophers on top with the point after, and Gresham led 7-6 late in the opening period. In the second period, the defenses took over. The Gophers drove inside the Lebanon 35 twice, only to give the ball up. This on fine defensive play by Vance Hedlund and Phil Wimmer. And the half ended with the scoreless second period and the Gophers leading 7-6.
After the 7-6 halftime score, things heated up in the third period, and it became a classic example of whatever you can do, I can do better.
It all started on the second play from scrimmage. Yates with the fumble, and the Gophers' Steve Belmore recovers. The Gophers were not about to let an opportunity like this slip away. 2 plays later, it was Humphreys again. Excellent line blocking, 21 yards for the touchdown. The point after was blocked, 13-6 Gophers. But this time, it was Lebanon that came back. 62 yards in 10 plays, Walker with the final 13. But again, the point after was wide to the left, so Gresham held on to the lead at 13-12. The fourth period belonged to the Gresham defense. It did not give ground. The Warriors had one final try, but Jim Gosnell picked off a Walker pass and ensured the 13-12 victory along with the state championship.
If there was ever a true state champion, it has to be Gresham to beat Lake Ridge, Medford, and now Lebanon.
Something, isn't it? It's great. It's great to go from beat 2 and then beat 1 and then beat these guys. That was great.
So we beat the top, 4 teams in the state, so that's got to be a good feeling. We feel great, and we love it.
This is your first year as head coach. What's it mean to you to win a state title in your first year?
I don't think it means it doesn't mean any different in the first year or 65th year, whatever it is. It's still a neat feeling, and it's a dream of everybody involved in high school athletics.
So the storybook season has a happy ending for first-year coach Gary Stouts and his Gresham Gophers. They win their first state football title, the 13-12 win over Lebanon. And believe me, after beating Lake Ridge, Medford, and today Lebanon, the Gophers truly are the state champions. From Civic Stadium, I'm Al Keck reporting for News 8 Sports.
For most of these young men, it was the most exciting moment of their lives. The Gresham Gophers beat Lebanon to claim their first state AAA football title. Now, just 5 days later, they're still pinching themselves.
It's hard to believe, all year, and, it finally happened, and it hasn't really sunk in yet all the way, but it was great.
It's everything you've worked for 6 years you've been in football. It's the biggest thing in my life right now.
It's hard to say what gave Gresham the win. Certainly it was a combination of many things. But Gresham coach Gary Stouts is quick to thank the town of Gresham for their support.
The business, the community, all the individuals in the city, they got behind us. They made it exciting, and I think that I told these kids they really turned this town on.
For many of the graduating players, Saturday's title game was their last. But life is made of memories, and the championship game of 1982 is something these boys will remember for years to come. How big of an event has this been in your life?
It's probably been one of the biggest that's ever happened to me. It's one of the best, and I'll never forget it.
Michelle Fletcher reporting for News 8 Sports.